What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to our Europa League Toulouse preview here on Anfield Agenda. And obviously, when I say Toulouse, I don't want Liverpool to lose. Okay, fair enough. I'll get a taxi. That joke's out of the way. We are, of course, going to take you through my predicted 11 and score prediction ahead of this game in the Europa League. If we can pick up this win, that's 3 wins from 3. One more win, and that puts us safely through, probably top in the group as well, with 2 games to spare. So, I'm going to go through and do what I always do. Give you my score prediction and my starting 11 prediction. Asking you guys, of course, to let us know your thoughts in the comment section. And, of course, if you enjoy it, do hit that subscribe button. Want to give a shout out as well to our match sponsors for this one. We are proudly being brought to you with thanks to our friends at Manscaped, the world's leading male grooming product. So don't forget, if you are looking for that special something for that loved one in your life, get yourself over to manscaped.com, where using our discount code Anfield20 you can get yourself 20% off and free shipping on any of the wide range of grooming products, whether it's the Lawnmower 4.0, the Beard Hedger Pro, or anything else that takes your fancy. Scan that QR code in the bottom right hand corner or use the code Anfield20 at checkout to get yourself 20% off and free shipping. So look, I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I know a whole lot about Toulouse. I don't really know anything about them, to be honest with you, but I know that I expect Liverpool to beat them, and I know that I expect Liverpool to do it quite comfortably at home. So with that in mind, let me take you through, first of all, my score prediction for this one. I've gone for a 2-0 home win. I love a clean sheet, and I don't mind if we score more, but if we can keep the clean sheet, I'm very confident that we'll get the result. So 2-0 is what I'm going for, but of course, we want you guys to let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you agree or disagree? We'll move on now to the starting 11, and look, full disclosure, this was a very difficult 11 to try and come to terms with, because there's a couple of I don't knows. Firstly, is Ben Doak going to be fit and available for this? Well, we haven't had Jurgen Klopp's press conference yet before I record this, so I'm going to take a bit of a gamble and say that he is going to be available. If he isn't, look, we'll have to find a solution, but I'm going to go off the pretext or the concept that he is going to be available. On top of that, obviously, we know that we will have Curtis Jones available for this game. His suspension is just a domestic one, so he'll be available. Cody Gakpo is back training, so you probably expect some involvement from him as well. And other than that, look, you can probably expect a mixture of youth and experience. The biggest questions are probably going to be around left back. Will we see Costas play again, or will we see one of the younger players get an opportunity? The likes of Scanlon, the likes of Chambers. Let's see, maybe Jurgen Klopp plays Joe Gomez on the left. So I don't know exactly what to expect. So I've done my best here with this predicted 11, and I'm going to go through them position by position now. And of course, ask you guys to let me know if you agree or disagree with the selection in the comment section. These Europa League games are tough to pick because you really don't know what way Kloppo's thinking, and especially with a game coming up at home against Nottingham Forest at 2 p.m. on Sunday, that's probably got to be our main focus. So starting off with the goalkeeping position and the centre-backs, we've gone for... Well, of course, we've gone for Caoimhín Kelleher to come back in. He wasn't available for the last round of games. He wasn't fit, so I think he had stitches, if my memory is correct. So I expect him to come in and play. Centre-back positions for this one, I'm going to go for Joel Matip and Jarrell Kwanzaa. They're my centre-back pairing for this game. Give Ibu a rest, give Verge a rest, give experience to young Jarrell Kwanzaa in a home game and a European night. Nothing wrong with that, and I think you guys will have no problem with those centre-backs. Full-backs, well, that's a different story. Who are we going to go with on the left and right? Well, I think we'll see young Luke Chambers maybe get a run out on the left-hand side. At least that's what my guess is for this one. Jurgen Klopp in his press conference recently has been speaking about options that are available to him, with Andy Robertson being out for about 12 weeks. Obviously, Costas is the obvious one. Scanlon, Chambers and Joe Gomez, as I mentioned earlier, are other options for Jurgen on the left side. On the right-hand side, well, I think Joe Gomez will probably play in that position, and as we've seen previously, may drift in to play in that double pivot role as a number 6. I personally prefer when he doesn't. I thought he's better when we just leave him as a full back. So for me, that's the back 4. Kelleher in goal, Chambers at left back, Gomez at right back, and I'm going to guess at Matip and Kwanzaa as the centre back pairing. Moving into midfield now, and as I said, this does get trickier. I've gone for Endo in the holding role because he's got to play, right? He's got to play. We've got to see what Endo's all about, and you know, I guess through games like this, if he really does step up and show the manager that he's moving in the right direction, maybe he'll begin the gaffer's thought processes for those bigger games down the line. And on top of that, look, it's difficult. You want to rest some players, you want to rotate some players, you want to give some opportunities to some players. So I think we're going to see Curtis Jones and Curtis Jones and Harvey Elliott, my apologies. I'm getting ahead of myself in my Sunday selection. Curtis Jones and Harvey Elliott, I think, are a natural fit. Elliott was really good when he came on recently in the league game. I think he had 31 from 31 passes. And again, shown lots of promising signs. So with Curtis Jones not being available domestically, makes a lot of sense for him to play in this one. So why not go with it? A Jones and Elliott midfield front line, or I say attacking part of midfield. I know a lot of people are probably expecting Szoboszlai, but got to rest the dudes at some point. McAllister, of course, played after the international break as well. So I see this as a chance for Jurgen Klopp to look to the future and let those lads get a much needed rest. Right, we move into the business end of the pitch, and this is where I really struggled, because on the right hand side I've taken a bit of a punt. Look, so this is what I've gone for: Ben Doak on the right hand side and Darwin Núñez on the left. Now, as I said, I'm predicating all of this with the belief or the hope that Ben Doak is available and Jurgen Klopp starts him. If he doesn't start him, then the headache just increases, because let's be honest, you don't want to have to play Mohamed Salah in these games when you can get a chance to rest the great man with the amount of work he gets through. You want to rest him, but if Doak isn't available, and if we're not going to play Salah, then what do? Do you throw Dominic Szoboszlai on the right? Do you put Harvey Elliott on the right? Or do you maybe go a little bit bold and push Trent Alexander-Arnold up there? I'm hoping we don't have to find out. I'm hoping Doak's available. So I'm going Doak on the right-hand side and then Darwin Núñez on the left-hand side. It was a toss-up between whether I put Darwin central or onto the left. I went with the left, and I think the reasoning will probably become clear soon. The other player I've gone for through the centre is Diogo Jota. Now, I've no problem if Cody Gakpo plays. I just don't know if he's going to be ready to start yet. If Jurgen Klopp will maybe feel like Cody Gakpo coming off the bench at about 60 minutes or something like that will be better. Diogo Jota, look, he's really not going to be in our first pick regular 11 for Premier League games or for big games, if we're being adults and honest about it. The front three is probably Diaz, Salah and Darwin, or Diaz, Salah and Gakpo, so I don't think anybody will take offence to that. Jota is certainly capable of scoring goals, and that's why I put him through the middle. So again, just to recap, my team prediction for this one is Kelleher in goal, Gomez at right back, Chambers at left back, Kwanzaa and Matip making up the centre backs. I'm going to go for Endo in midfield with Elliott and Jones ahead of them, and then Ben Doak, Diogo Jota and Darwin Núñez. And as I said, I want to know your thoughts. Would you mix it up? Would you change my 11? Are you happy with it? Do let me know in the comment section. Again, drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed it. And most importantly, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We will be with you guys on Thursday for the watch along, starting from 7 p.m. right here. Again, want to take a chance to thank our sponsors, Manscaped. You can scan their QR code or go to manscaped.com and use our discount code Anfield20 to get yourself 20% off and free shipping on absolutely anything at manscaped.com. And with Christmas not too far away, maybe you want to treat that special someone in your life to something to keep their nuts clean or something like that. The balls will thank them later. There you go, that's the line. Right, my friends, I will catch up with you soon. Much love, and again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Bye-bye.